Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Fantasy Football Formula. Today, we're going to be doing a Best Ball Mania 3 draft on Underdog, going for the big money, the $2 million up top. So we're just going to wait till this thing fills. You guys ready?
Yeah. Looks like we got 7 people, 6 more now. Hopefully we get one of the top picks here.
Yeah,
so
I think
get some big guns.
We've
I like the 12th pick.
Or the turn.
Yeah,
I like either one where I get 2 players at once, first or 12. Those are my favorite.
Yeah.
I like top 5 or like 11, 12. Those are like we've all done a bunch of drafts, and that's kind of like
those are the 2 sweet spots.
The middle sucks.
Yeah, like 8 or 9.
Yep.
So bad.
Terrible. 8 or 9 is like 7, 8, 9 are the worst draft spots this year.
Honestly, let me 10. We'll throw 10
ask you a question. Let me ask you a question here. So if we get the 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 spot, or avoid the 11 spot, 7, 8, 9, or 10, are we who we think about taking? Like what
I like Diggs if you could get him at either.
Yeah, I like Diggs quite a bit. I think what we need to do is find where the quarterbacks go at our draft spot later, and we build a stack that way. But so like we'll just need to scroll ahead to see like the quarterbacks in those 7th, 8th, 9th round that's going to be there at our pick, and then try to build around that.
Well, so you don't base your first pick off of where you're looking to stack to?
First pick we can. Like
so I'm saying, like, if you were to grab,
right,
maybe get the 4th or 3rd pick, it's like Cooper Kupp or Justin Jefferson.
Come on.
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson. So like, are you looking to immediately in your head, you're like, okay, I'm looking for Matthew Stafford or
No. I mean, you could some
do
people
like a secondary,
but it's like it's more in those middle rounds you can start like building towards the quarterback stack that you take later.
Yep.
But sometimes it just depends on where the draft. Oh no!
Of course, we spoke it into existence.
Yeah,
the absolute worst.
Man, that's rough. One of the worst, possibly the worst draft spot there is, actually.
I mean, Diggs is probably gonna.
That's all right. Give us the hardest challenge, right?
Yeah.
If Diggs is there, let's take Diggs.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't like Dalvin Cook as much this year with the new head coach. I guess it's not going to be as run heavy.
So hang on, let's look what Alex is doing.
104 is 7, 8, 9 rounds.
Okay, so we're in the Jalen at 65, and we're in like the Jalen Hurts, Kyler Murray. Then at 80, that's like right in between like the Trey Lance and like Dak tier. That's right. Actually, that's right around Russ, where Russ goes. And then 89 is like right around the Dak range. So
I'm going to put my hand up here. If we can get a Russ stack.
Yeah, I agree. I like those a lot. I love Russ stacks.
Jerry Judy.
Definitely not opposed.
I like Judy way more than Sutton.
Really?
They're really close. I like Judy a bit more, but
more volume probably.
I think he's just got like big play potential. Sutton's might get more targets and catches, but I think it's going to be close. And I'd like Judy breaking off big runs, kind of like Tyreek Hill potential.
All right, so
Judy was going crazy at the beginning of last year. I don't know if you guys remember before his injury. Like he was looking like a league winner at the wide receiver position.
All right,
he almost put up 1,000 yards with who was his quarterback, like Drew Lock. Bunch of really bad people.
So if Diggs isn't there, who's our secondary pick here?
So we have 4 picks. So Chase, Eckler, Diggs. I'd say Dalvin. If Chase, Eckler, and Diggs are gone, I would vote Dalvin.
I'd almost say Adams. I know it's reaching.
I like Devontae.
It's just he's the pure volume.
But I think at the same time, I kind of like the strategy of just going like 4 really good running backs. So
I don't like that strategy. 4 good one. Like, I mean, I like taking 4, but I don't know.
I just mean like 4 like
Devontae just went
running backs.
Wow.
All right,
Diggs.
so we got Diggs then, so we're good.
All right.
I like Diggs. Diggs seems like such a safe pick. Like it's hard for him to fail.
Yep.
Well, unless he could lose target shares if OBJ goes there. But
all right, so next
he's going to be
17,
like most of the year.
I don't even. Do they have the cap space for that even?
They can get OBJ.
There's no such thing as a cap.
Yeah.
All right, what pick are we at next?
17.
So we're looking in Like,
I like Saquon and Swift. if
Swift,
they
yes,
fall.
if Swift or Saquon are they're like Mixon, Swift, Saquon, if or Aaron Jones, any of
I
those.
like
four
Aaron
guys.
Jones a lot.
Derrick
This year.
Henry's still there, so I feel like those guys are gonna fall. I feel like we could get one of those.
Yeah, someone's
Wow,
getting
Derrick Henry fell all the way to 12.
Right?
That's,
Wow,
I mean,
that's the lowest I've seen him go.
yeah, I mean,
Or the highest.
I don't really like Henry that much this year. I think-
Swift.
I think the Titans have one of the worst offensive lines. What if
Yeah.
Kelsey falls?
You went Henry and Mixon. That's a pretty unique
Saquon or
stack.
Jones? I like Saquon so much this year.
Yeah, me too.
He
I don't
looked
think
good.
he's not gonna sit here. Well, I guess this guy took running back first. He
Yeah,
might
so you might.
I mean, I'm fine with Aaron
Nope.
Jones. Okay.
not.
So we
Aaron
like
Jones?
Aaron Jones.
Yeah.
I'm taking it.
I
Or we
love
want
Debo?
touchdown machine Mike
Wait,
Evans.
wait, hang on, hang on.
Aaron
Wait.
Jones would be a top 5 pick if Dylan wasn't there. And so we're taking him at like his floor, which is the middle of the second round. He would
Yeah.
be a top 5 fantasy pick if Dylan wasn't there.
Still top 10 running back.
All right.
Yeah.
I was just saying, if we like the Trey Lance stack where we're drafting, you have.
I don't really like Debo a lot this year, even though I love Trey Lance. I think Trey Lance to Debo is actually a negative correlation to a degree. Debo takes so much of the goal line work, and Trey Lance does, so they like steal from each other. I think Ayuk and Kittle are the better stacks with.
There's been tons of Ayuk highlights coming out of camp too.
Yeah. You get him
That happened last year too.
Yeah, I don't really write up camp highlights. You don't know.
Agreed. But
Ayuk
agreed.
did well last year with Jimmy G.
He was supposed to be really good, and then he was just kind of in the dog.
Wait, Debo's still there though.
All right, so we're at 32 though. He's not going to fall to 32.
All right, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at the slider. Sorry, looking at the wrong
That's okay.
spot.
If Pitts is there, I love me some Pitts, but I mean Josh Allen.
I think Pitts could be tight end 1.
Oh,
Yeah,
for sure.
I love he is my tight end 1. So if
I think if he even had like a middle of the road quarterback, like even if he had Kirk Cousins, I think he would be a unanimous number 1 tight end.
dude,
We could get Judy
people
here at
underestimate
41 too.
how often Delaney Walker was targeted. Delaney Walker finished as a top 5 tight end in his age when he was 31 and 32 years old. He finished as a top 5 tight end with Mariota.
Yeah.
And now you're dealing with a generational talent. Like Pitts is going to go crazy.
How many years ago was that though? Like I just don't know that Mariota's the same.
And if anything, it means Mariota doesn't have it in his legs anymore. He's gonna have to throw it more, or his arms. Like he's just gonna be targeting.
I mean, I think it's possible he comes out like has like a Ryan Tannehill kind of bounce back in his career. I mean,
No.
I think that's
I see him as
in the cards.
a very, very, very short leash. With they have Ritter there at the. I mean, they drafted him. They want to see what they have with him. So I can see if he struggles. I mean, they know this team's not gonna be good this year. So if they struggle early, I can see them pulling Mariota.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna do it that early. I think they let Mariota. I think he has a pretty long leash, but we could.
I think it's 4 games.
No, they don't want Ritter's not gonna have a good year either. They're not gonna try to destroy his confidence.
They're not going. I mean, I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think it's 4.
I would do
I'll give him
that
6
for-
games. If
I think
he's playing like crap,
I think he minimum goes 10.
Mhm.
I'd agree with that.
I think he plays the whole season.
He starts 0-4.
Yeah, there's gonna be talks about because players don't want to keep losing. There'll be talks immediately, especially if he.
I feel like 6, depending on what the start is at 6 games.
Yeah,
Feels
All right, where are
Or he
we?
goes down early, gets hurt.
So how many picks are we up in?
6.
Okay, so Higgins, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, anyone
got-
of you guys like from Cortland Sutton above, like
Yeah. And then we have 41.
I would rank Keenan Allen towards the bottom of that.
We've got 41 too, so we have a chance to get Judy there
Okay.
just on ADP.
Yeah,
If
So
we
then-
want to go with that Russ stack still.
we might be able to get a possible double stack with Sutton and Judy, but
Could.
I think if Josh Allen fell, I would still take him.
I just
We do
hate-
have Diggs.
we do have Diggs.
We got Diggs already. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
There's
wouldn't.
so many good
There
players
are
right here,
so
though,
many
so
Josh
hard.
Allen Diggs. Like, I mean, obviously, there's gonna be a lot of them, but like, I don't know.
My only thing with doing that is like he's only marginally better than some of the other quarterbacks, and you're missing out
Yeah,
on
I
guys
just
who are
never liked
significantly
taking-
better than the other positions. I feel like
Yeah.
3 through 6 is so critical.
Yeah.
Almost more important than 1 and 2.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I do understand Josh Allen's been the QB1 2 years in a row, and he's like a
Yeah.
cheat. Like you're like so many points, but just taking him in the third, there's so many other quarterbacks, just a lot of upside.
All right, so do we take?
I say DJ Moore or Sutton.
I would go.
I
I go
love-
Sutton.
I don't like DJ Moore.
DJ Moore is one of my highest drafted players, but I like either of them.
I don't have confidence in Baker.
Yeah, I was gonna
Doesn't
say of
score.
all people, like I like DJ Moore and I hate Baker, and that doesn't make any sense.
All right,
All right, we got to pick. I'd
say-
rather have Sutton.
Sutton.
All right, Sutton it is.
Because then he
Okay.
could do Sutton and Judy.
So then are we gonna go after Judy, double stack it?
Yeah, I like that.
So you almost have to at this point.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then Russ is
Unless there's
is
unless value.
79. So we got to take Russ probably in round 6 here. 3 picks, unless we
No, I
want to
think you
risk
can
it to
wait.
80.
Let's see if
Well,
let's see
let's
how
first
quarterback
see if
performs.
Judy. We have to wait to see if Judy falls to us. If he fell
Sure.
to us, I could understand taking him at 65. But if he doesn't, then we don't need to force Russ
Right,
and
yeah.
see if he falls to us for a skinnier stack like Russ to Cortland Sutton.
True.
What do you guys think of Hollywood Brown this year? I mean, he's obviously got the potential for a big target share, but
He could.
You guys
He always
like him?
had
I
the
like
issue
him.
with the drops.
Yeah, his drops were bad last year.
He's got to
Yeah.
fix that.
that's what
He al-
scares me.
But one thing that Marquise Brown that in Best Ball Mania I don't like him as much is Hopkins will be back and we wouldn't be taking Marquise Brown as high, I don't think, if Hopkins was back.
True.
And that's those later rounds because that's when the Best Ball championship is in the playoffs. Like that's where you're really trying to focus on. And is Judy? Oh, Judy's there. Okay.
Yeah, we're good. I think we're good.
Jalen Waddle's there too. Damn. I like Jalen Waddle a ton. But
Me
yeah,
too.
we could
Yeah,
if we get Judy, that's a nice double stack for sure.
yeah.
But if Judy's gone, like Waddle's easy. Okay, Judy's there. Might be getting this Rust, and then we could get Albert O late.
Big O.
Yeah, isn't it better to have 4 players on the same team? That was like the biggest winning.
Yeah, it helps. It's
Players
just
last
like
year.
it's just when an offense really goes off, like, and you just have
Wow,
all those
yeah.
pieces, and they play the Chiefs in Week 17, which is big for this because like
Yep.
there's gonna be I forget how many teams in the championship, and some teams are gonna have these players that are correlated, whereas other teams are in like these low total games. And if you have made a team through that's in the highest game total of the week, which Chiefs Broncos will be one of them, that helps if you have like your game stacking that every which way.
And I'd much rather not be facing that Broncos defense in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's Patrick Mahomes. Like
True.
I'm not really worried too much about in Russell Wilson's going against. I'm not worried about as much the defenses.
All right. So 56 is our next pick.
So we don't have, I mean, Kittle or let scroll all the way up. I can't see the top there. So Waller or Kittle would be nice. Juju just
Right,
went to say
Rob.
Juju was someone else. I like Brandon Cooks, Godwin. I still think Godwin should be going.
He's
early.
practicing. He's
Like,
already
he-
back at practice.
If he was 100%, this guy would be going in like Mike Evans goes in like the middle of the second.
I think
Godwin's already
Russell
back
Gage
at
is like
practice.
the worst
too.
pick.
Who?
Russell Gage is like such a terrible pick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He's
People
gonna
were
get
taking
no
him in-
targets.
people were taking him in like the 6th round for a
So
while.
When he
early.
signed, right when he first signed, people were all
Yeah,
over
so
him.
early. Now they have Julio, like he's
So is
definitely-
Lamar the top guy up there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
We're
like
4 picks away.
Cooks, Godwin, and Dobbins.
Godwin's gone.
I like
Rob
Dobbins.
I
Mooney.
like Dobbins. I like Dobbins a lot.
I do too.
Is
Yeah, and
he going
he's-
to be healthy to start the year though?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
he already
practicing
said
He
today.
just got activated.
Dobbins is probably going to go into like the 3rd or 4th round by end of this month.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a time you could get him around 70. Like
That's
a
when
few-
he wasn't for sure coming
yeah,
back.
and that was like a good time to like buy low on him. But at 56, like if he really is going to be there week 1 and he stays healthy, he's going to outperform his ADP.
Yeah, I think and especially that run heavy offense.
Yeah,
I know Lamar is going to take away a couple touchdowns from him, but
he's still gonna get a ton of touches.
So if Dobbins goes, I would say Brandon Cooks or Michael Thomas, but people were getting Thomas a lot later in this tournament, so I don't know. Might not. be
There
the
he
same.
goes.
Whatever happened with
Yeah.
Winston's ankle?
All
All right, what
Dobbins
bye
just
week?
got picked.
What bye weeks do we have?
9.
9 and 7, so no nines. I'm fine with. I like Brandon Cooks or Michael Thomas here.
I go with target share. Go with Brandon Cooks.
yeah,
Cooks.
I like Cooks a lot.
All right. So then here's where we need to decide if we're going to reach a little bit for Russ to
At this
guarantee it.
point, we probably should. I mean, if we took Cortland Sutton and Judy, like the only way they really hit ceilings is if Russ is going off, and
Yeah.
taking him a little early is fine, I think.
I don't know. Do we think that
Do we
the
think-
next round though, 25% of people are going to take quarterbacks?
Here, let's see how many guys in front
The
of
thing
us.
is, someone might not take Russ because they don't have a
Yeah.
stack with them.
I think we have to hope that like Kyler Murray and Jalen Hurts fall right here, because then there's like some better options on the board.
That's
So
true.
I think we'll just see if like any of those guys fall.
Yeah. If
That'll
it
be
gets to
okay.
us and these
Yeah,
top 4 are still there, 4
Yeah.
guys above Russ,
Yeah, let's see.
might be
Because if
worth
someone,
risking it.
yeah, if a big value falls,
There goes Kyler.
Skyler.
So wait, what else? Who else is on the board here?
Hurts,
got Hurts,
Trey, and
No,
Burrow.
like
Oh,
everyone.
okay.
I want to see if damn,
DK's falling.
yeah,
Oh
that
my.
that's and Michael
Yeah.
Thomas are still there. Michael
Yeah.
Thomas, I'm telling you, has looked. They've said he looks almost like 100% as old.
I don't care. It's training camp. I just do not.
Why does
care.
that not matter for a guy like him who was injured? Like him being explosive matters more than other guys. Like it shows
you
that
don't-
past
The
is
biggest
it.
thing about that is you don't know
Oh
what.
my,
drills
we
are
could
running.
we could go get one of those guys. I think we picked Thomas or DK. I think
Yeah,
you just have to
risk it.
get a different team.
Yeah, and like taking
guys fell
ATP
so
values
far.
is huge. Yeah, and we're gonna get one of them.
I'd prefer
So we're
DK
gonna
because
risk
that
it?
would be a super unique team.
DK is our 5th wide receiver.
Yeah.
Also need another running back here.
Yeah, but right now we're going like what is
I
it?
don't like Eli
It's-
Mitchell.
It's the
There
hero.
goes DK.
I say Thomas. We're going with like a hero running back, meaning your RB1,
0-0.
and then you try to take shots on 5 other guys that just
All right.
set well.
So let's
I
figure
say
this
Michael
out.
Thomas, but that's my
Yeah,
vote.
he's got
So
the
we're gonna
skill.
risk it on Russ.
No, I think
we can
I
wait,
think we risk it and go get Michael Thomas.
because other people are again gonna have weighted, and they're gonna, and you got to be risky in these. I think.
All
Yeah.
right.
My thing is like you got to just have a much different team than like what's around normal and ADP. Otherwise, there's so many lineups already in play that you have to be like really different.
Right, and we got a value on Cooks and Thomas, or Thomas not so much. Other people have gotten Thomas higher than us, but Cooks, like our receivers are very good.
Yeah.
So now we gotta queue up Russ.
Yeah.
And help Pete's there.
I'm just not gonna put him on the screen because I feel like that's bad luck. I feel like
Yeah.
every time I do that, they get
Well,
drafted.
I'm pretty confident Hurts, Burrow, who else, what other quarterbacks are around? Lance. I think Burrow, Hurts. Oh, Lance already went.
Yep.
When did he go?
We might not get him. That'd suck.
63.
Did he have a Ayuk or Kittle stack? He must have or something.
No.
Oh, that's so weird.
Very weird. All right.
Dude, when people panic pick and take quarterbacks, some people in the draft are going to do the exact same thing. They're like, shoot, I don't have a quarterback yet. And all these quarterbacks.
but
One,
At the end of the day, then we have
two,
still
three,
I don't know.
Russ
five.
stack to it.
Hopkins is definitely
There
going
goes
because
Hurts.
people love him.
There's still 4 teams without a quarterback in front of us.
Dude, Hopkins as our 6th receiver. It'd be nuts.
If it fell, I wouldn't be that opposed, honestly.
There he goes. All right, we need to stop throwing out names because they're getting drafted the second we do.
Ayuk.
It's getting close here.
Yeah.
These next
Alan Lazard.
3 of these, yeah.
Yeah, someone's gonna
Alan Lazard is so good. Oh my
Tom
God,
Brady,
give me
let's
Christian
go. That
Kirk.
was big. That was big.
So we got these two teams without QB. in
Tom
front of us.
Brady. Holy crap.
But this is where we should take a running back if Russ falls. So we should be looking at not Gibson because we have a week 14.
Oh, Tony Pollard. It's not even.
Yeah,
a
I would say
question.
Pollard or Sanders.
Tony P.
Someone
Just
took
take him.
Pollard. So
All right, here-
Sanders, you up Sanders and if
Clyde.
They're just like Dallas is just saying that so Zeke doesn't get all upset because he's like really sensitive when people try and take his.
Do any of these
Jerry
guys
Jones
have-
loves him. Jerry Jones loves Ezekiel.
That's
Elliott.
fine, but the coach is going to play Pollard like he did
You
last
know who
year.
the coach of that team is, Nick. And it's not Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
All right, come
Gibson.
on, Russ.
Come on.
Does he have Chase? Because he might take Burrow.
No,
No.
Uh-oh.
he went for
There's
He
no
got-
reason for him to take.
he went for a Chargers
Yeah, it
stack.
would be kind of weird for him to take Russ here.
Yeah.
Unless he looks at what we're doing and
Yep.
he's like, hey,
Yeah.
But you can't build
many people do
other
that?
people over only, otherwise you hurt your own team.
true.
Auto pick Burrow.
I was just gonna say he's on.
Oh, there's
but
trolls
we're
in
good.
here. Don't.
Oh, Ayuk.
Oh,
I like that pick.
Let's go.
I think he's going to have an awesome year.
Let's
beautiful.
go.
And now we got
That's
Thomas.
great. That is awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So
Now
next pick is we got
It's-
89 and then 104.
I think
the
we
next
should be
two.
able to get like CEH or Sanders or Chase Edmonds or someone like that at our next.
I like Chase Edmonds a lot. I think.
But Sanders, if Sanders fell to what 90 something,
Oh yeah, agreed. But
or I still
I like
like.
Ramondre Stevenson too. I
Well,
like him.
no, see, the one thing about CEH is it fits our game stack. That's the
They
week
also-
17.
they also did just get rid of Rojo too. So
They did?
Yeah.
What?
Got him.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Adam Schefter missed the news. You better put your Twitter notifications on, PB.
Yeah.
They cut Rojo. I drafted a decent amount of him.
Rojo's gone.
Someone
There
will.
you go.
Which is so then they're saying that the Chiefs may go after Kareem again. They're saying Bills and
They
Chiefs are
really,
like
they
the
really
top,
liked.
top two to get Kareem.
Where did you see he got cut?
I thought I heard it on the McAfee show.
No, he's not cut.
Some
Pacheco is turning heads and stuff, but it's right now the order is still Edwards, Hilaire, Ronald Jones, McKinnon, Pacheco. Like he's still there.
Hmm.
He's a cut candidate.
maybe that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not.
Oh,
cut.
Sanders might still be here. Sanders is
Oh,
still
let's
here.
go.
Yeah, get him.
Yeah.
Let's go. This is a squad right now.
It's pretty good.
Okay. So next pick is 104. But I guess we'll see who's falling. You know,
Yeah.
Burrow's still there at 91. Wow.
We should have taken him.
Russ Burrow.
Ross Burrow. Not many people would have that.
That's true.
I like that for other positions, maybe, but QB you only get to play one of them.
Yep.
Yep. Shoot. 12 picks away.
Yeah, I'm pretty sad about the Kareem Hunt news.
Yeah. I mean, you can't.
They
pay
should just
two
give him a
running
new
backs.
contract, and then it wouldn't be a problem.
You just can't pay two running backs, especially after you pay your quarterback 250 mil guaranteed.
Okay.
They still have a bunch of cap space, though.
11 picks away.
Give him another year.
What pick are we?
104.
Okay, so let's queue up like Ramondre. I don't know. I feel like getting like this is a good
Guys are
one.
falling a little, so
So it's like Penny, Ramondre,
Yeah, if Penny fell that far.
Kareem Hunt, Damian Harris.
I think if
I
any of
think
those
an
guys
RB
fall, we
again.
take
Think
them,
another
but
RB.
Yeah.
I think we
The wide
should.
receivers in this range are not great. Like I'd
Yeah.
much rather wait.
I mean,
around
yeah,
the two.
MVS is the only one that I. Well, actually, MVS does fit our stack.
That's true. But 9 picks. I don't think he's going to be there.
So queue up.
There we
Okay.
go. Yeah.
So
Kareem gone.
what tight ends are there?
Gordon, Goddard, Knox, Ertz.
We'll just go.
if Goddard fell, I would definitely take him.
No. Oh, I guess we have.
You got
Well,
Sanders.
right now we have a right now because the Eagles play the Saints in Week 17, but we have a mini stack with Sanders and Michael
Right.
Thomas,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Plus,
But
it's a good value
I
pick
still
too.
think we should go running back. I don't think we.
Yeah, we need a running back here. If we wait one more round, we're screwed.
Yeah,
See
this
who
is where you
falls.
can get the last like bit of like the starters. Otherwise, then you're going to like basically more backups and just like pass catching backs.
Apparently, Damian Pierce is doing pretty good. He should start
Yeah.
for the Texans.
Yeah, but
Does
Damian
Bobby
Harris,
Smith like to run the ball?
Damian Harris is
Big
a
time.
really good target at. Oh, he's gone. Damn it. Or Kenneth. Kenneth Walker? I like.
Really?
Yeah,
A backup running back on the worst team in the league?
Rashad Penny I was taking when he was going lower, but now Rashad Penny is going higher, and Kenneth Walker could still easily take that job.
I don't know.
Like,
I
Yeah,
just don't like
Rashad Penny
banking on an
started.
injury.
All right.
okay, see, well, he's same bye week, but
We
I
don't
hate
like Singletary.
I
What
don't.
tight ends
I
are
like
there?
Mini
Singletary.
stack with Diggs.
Yeah, and it is a mini
You click
stack.
tight end.
Yeah, but
Let's just see who's there.
No, he's gone. What wide receiver is there? No one. Yeah, no
I'd
one.
rather have
10 seconds.
Honestly,
You gotta make a
Dawson.
pick.
I would go running back, and I would go. What do you guys think?
I
Singletary.
go Walker. Go Walker.
Walker, Kenneth. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Really?
I do like Kenneth.
Oh, that was close.
Just got it. I had to make a quick decision
You
there.
don't-
It was the
like,
last
we're-
name that got
I
yelled at.
like
me.
like in that position. I go for the starting running back and Damian Pierce.
He was done.
Like,
No, he's
he
going.
might
to
not
seven
start.
Where's
twenty.
the upside though? Like
Dude,
not-
Kenneth
he's
people
not
were
Walker.
just
getting.
started yet.
Listen, Nick. People in this tournament were getting Damian Pierce in like the 17th round early on. You don't. Damian Pierce is not someone you target.
So-
You could target him if he falls to like 130 or something, but you don't take him 20 picks early. Like you're losing so much value.
But
Y'all
I
are
think
hitting
I
on
think there's a
Cordarrelle,
better
though.
chance that
Kenneth
Kenneth
Walker-
Walker's ADP is lower than where we just drafted him. So
No, Kenneth Walker, this is like some of the lowest ADP you're going to get all year. That's the thing. He was going super early in like the 80s. And now he's fallen. This
do you
is
think
like,
they did a lot to like improve that offensive line? They're not
No.
going to have like long sustained drives with
I just
Geno
think-
Smith at quarterback.
I just think they love to run the ball, and eventually like Kenneth Walker could overtake Penny or something like, and you
Yeah,
want
I
the
mean-
season.
I'm going to die on this hill. I'll take a starting running back over a backup. Just me, especially on the
And
worst
look,
team.
and you could
So
still
why
get
hate on
Damian Pierce,
Cordarrelle then?
and you could still get Damian Pierce. Cordero, I just think he's gonna break down. Like he's
I think
so,
you got to get a tight end.
no, we could wait till.
I love
We can wait
Zach
on
Ertz.
tight end.
I think I like
At
waiting.
this
for,
point, we
like,
might as
the
well
last.
wait for Alberto
Yeah, we can wait for Alberto.
and get
I
like
like Zach Ertz a
Alberto,
lot.
Everett,
yeah.
Njoku.
All of these guys are just interchangeable. There's no reason to like take someone way earlier than the other. Like just wait to see who falls at the end, and you can get crazy value sometimes.
I think Gerald Everett's going to have a good year on the Chargers.
I mean, Robert Woods kind of fell
Yeah.
quite a bit here.
They did.
Like if he's there, that's quite the
Bobby
value.
Trees.
Bobby Trees.
I heard Traylon Burks isn't even with the starters yet, so that could be a good
No,
pick.
he's practicing with both. But yeah, I mean,
You
Robert
think
Woods.
So
That's
There's
not a
no
good
way.
sign.
There's no way Bobby Woods is there. And
Yeah, he's there.
and I just
Take him. Take him.
Oh, we're on the clock.
Yeah, he's there.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, he's our sixth wide receiver, and he's arguably the number one there. Like that's
No, undisputed number one there.
I know.
Bobby
I
Trees
just-
is awesome.
He's coming off an injury and he's a new team, and I think the Titans gonna be not very good.
Yeah,
this
but they
year.
will be
Offensive
playing.
line.
That's why I don't like Henry. I think they're gonna be playing from behind so much more this year, meaning Tannehill's gonna have to pass a lot more. That offensive line is terrible. I don't think they're gonna get as many positive game scripts.
You know who else isn't going to get a lot of positive game scripts? The Seahawks.
Yes,
that's
but
very
yeah,
true.
the difference-
That's very
Walker.
true.
Why did we do that?
Because Kenneth Walker he has some draft
I
capital.
mean, Damian
Damian
Pierce,
Pierce is
might
still
be
there.
Yeah, Damian Pierce. That's what I'm saying, Nick. Like you can't be taking these guys so early. He could literally be there at our next pick.
Eh,
Also, Marlon Mack's there too.
Marlon.
Marlon Mack isn't going to do anything. That's why I love Damian Pierce. I don't think I think Marlon Mack's
Yeah.
done. I think
I'd rather have Isaiah Spiller.
What?
Marlon
Ew.
Mack goes in the last round, though. That's the difference between
Yeah.
I know, and he has a very good potential to start there.
after a kill. That's why I will not draft Cam Akers. I will not draft James Robinson. I will not
Been a year
draft.
removed.
It doesn't matter. Look at the history of backs coming off of Achilles. I think there's like one back that has ever bounced back like successfully. Every other one's done.
It can never be done again for you because
No,
it's only
you're
been
right.
done once.
Yeah, but is Marlon Mack like what's his upside?
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
James
he's
Robinson's
starting
got a
for
better
something.
chance than Marlon.
Okay, are there any quarterbacks? I just want to like go through each position to see. Okay, no quarterback here. Damian Pierce is an option. I would queue some of these guys up just so they're there and we can choose from them. I would say no, Daryl. I mean, Daryl Henderson is there.
127.
Madison. So like that, those guys fit a zero running back build or like a where you want the upside since we went with, we
Yeah.
didn't-
I mean, if I have any of those, I like
definitely
Madison.
not Julio. Do not be taking, no matter even if he falls to us, don't take Julio.
I take, what about receiving core here?
I like Jacoby Myers a lot. He's the only receiver I would take at the spot. We already have 6.
What about tight end?
What's their tight end?
I like Herb.
I like Irv. He's an option. And that's it from tight ends at this spot.
Yeah.
So
We just finished talking about game scripts and then we just teed up 2 Minnesota players.
what does that mean?
Dude, Dalvin Cook
I
is
don't really like the
due to get
Vikings
hurt.
very much this
The
year.
Vikings are they're gonna be super pass heavy.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know if they're going to be that good.
Also, my thing is, Dalvin Cook is at least good for missing at least 2 or 3 games each year.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Madison does step in too.
Yeah,
And
when he
especially
does-
later in the season when it matters for these contests.
Yeah. All right, let's take Madison here. I think we have to.
And we have a little week 17 correlation, Green Bay versus
All right.
Minnesota.
So I'm saying right here now, we stop taking running backs. Depending on what is like when we look,
Yeah,
because we're down to if we take a running back right now, it's just like, I mean, I just think it's a waste of a pick.
let's go get like Jamal Williams in like 5 rounds.
Yeah, we don't need to look at running backs for a while. Like, who are some guys like
Mac.
if Ronald Jones fell super far, I like that because barely anyone's going to get Ronald Jones late. So you get that advantage over teams that are taking Ronald Jones at 130.
No,
What, the guy that just got cut? Come on.
He didn't get cut. He's the RB2 right now still.
We still need a tight end. We have zero tight ends.
Alberto is I think who we're targeting.
Irv Smith and Alberto. Are the 2.
What other tight ends are there when we pick at 137? Okay, so hopefully Alberto.
I love Gerald Everett this year.
All right, we need to talk about quarterbacks at that because we don't want a round 9. And we need to see if we can stack another quarterback. Jameis Winston.
I like doing the Danny Dimes and Wandell Robinson stack towards the end.
We can't. We have a round 9.
We already have a week 9 by.
Oh.
So we're looking at like Trevor Lawrence, Winston, Matt Ryan, Mac Jones, Zach Wilson.
So we go on Alberto here.
Yeah.
So many Broncos.
I like that. They're gonna be
Hey,
good
That's
teams.
how
We
you
went
wanna
in with
put
a plan
content.
and it's worked out so far.
It has.
All right, we're up in 14 picks. Okay.
All right.
So who's going to be there? What is it?
152.
So quarterbacks there will be like Lawrence, Jameis to Michael
Ryan.
Thomas.
Dude, Matt Ryan to Alec Pierce.
No,
No.
I'd rather
Come on.
have Trevor
The
Lawrence.
thing
than
is with
Allen.
Jameis, we could still get the late Taysom tight end too.
No, that's even worse.
Yeah.
I'm saying like it's
He just rolled his ankle. Like he's not. I don't
Let's see
even
what
think
wide
he's gonna be
receivers. What wide receivers are going to be there, or that we can queue up. I don't like Watson at all.
Could you
I
type
like
in
Dotson.
Patriots and
Landry,
see
Dotson.
what Patriots running back receivers are left?
It's going to be Parker.
I like a
Yeah,
light.
They're way
Mac
too late. We don't
Jones.
need. They're way too late though. We don't need
Kendrick Bourne is the next one.
But then I'm saying, like, if we just plan on getting those guys in a little bit, we could just go whatever value falls here.
Yeah, but there's only Kendrick Bourne, and we don't want that stack with
You can get Paris Campbell late.
Corey.
Dude, his
The
separation.
guy you want
in
there is
training camp-
you want Pittman if you're going to stack Matt Ryan. That's who you stack.
Corey, the only good separation you could count on from him is his ACL from his knee.
I like what is it? Dotson, Winston, Robbie Anderson, DJ Chark.
Yeah, I
Although
like DJ Chark.
we probably want to avoid week 9 and 6 in buys. If we-
7. There's a lot of 7s too.
Oh,
No,
Romeo.
No, 7 only 1 at receiver. It's
Oh
mainly
my,
by
I just
receiver.
jinxed that so hard.
We don't want like 6s and 9s if possible at receiver.
Hmm.
I mean,
jeez.
You
Landry-
said there's
all of these.
Landry would be like 8-9 picks past ADP, and then we could get the Jameis to Landry, Michael Thomas stack.
somehow this always turns out into like a Saints thing.
I'm just going where the board is. We can't get a week 9
We would-
quarterback.
We would
at
have
all
a
the-
stack right off the bat.
I
which
don't
is always
know.
nice.
Look at all the quarterbacks that are don't have week 9 buys. Daniel Jones, Deshaun Watson, and then Trevor Lawrence is going to be gone probably, and we don't have a Jag. Although we could
Marvin
who's-
Jones, I think.
I would
is-
rather just get Winston.
we could do Lawrence and get like Ingram and like Zay Jones and Marvin Jones or something. But
let's
Wasn't
see.
he like QB4 when he played last year?
Who? Lawrence?
Jameis?
Oh,
he
Jameis.
wasn't. No, he wasn't. I mean, in some games he did well, but he just was more efficient. It wasn't like
He wasn't putting up crazy.
that, but that was with like high schoolers as his receivers. Now he has like a full arsenal.
Amount of times I've heard that line.
I mean, it's better. I don't know about a full arsenal, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with Lawrence, Winston, and and then what tight ends are there at 152?
You can get Ingram or later. You can wait on Ingram.
I guess
So you have Robert Tunyon. You have yeah.
So you guys want to go for the Lawrence, like
Jones. Yeah, there
no,
you have.
no, not Marvin
but-
Jones.
yeah, well, that's how we have to do it. We just got Lawrence.
I would rather just do it. That and Evan
I-
Ingram.
I like Marvin Jones a ton.
He's like 40.
I don't think
You can get Zay, but I don't like
Yeah.
Zay at all.
Zay you can get. I
I'd
like
rather have
him. He
Marvin
goes so
Jones
late
than
for being. Yeah, he's just turned 32, but probably has a little juice left. He's just good for best ball because when he
Rojo's
has
still there.
when he has those Rojo.
I'd rather have
Okay,
James
if
Robinson. and
Rojo's
Evan
there,
Ingram.
I think we take that.
Oh,
James Robinson and Evan Ingram.
Damn
Come
it, he
on.
just went. No, not James Robinson.
Yes, James Robinson and Evan Ingram. Come on.
Yeah.
You know that's way
Okay.
better than Marvin Jones.
I,
Big
I,
time.
mean,
And then we're done with
I
running back.
guess we're getting value with him, and he's
Yeah.
going. He fits our.
Taking first team
I-
reps.
Yeah.
I hate him, but
It's just PB hating him. He's a good
Yeah.
running back.
this is my first share of James Robinson, so at least I have a share now.
We're proud
Put
of
it on
you.
the board.
That was smart for the stack.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, for the stack, it made sense. Even though ETN fits the stack more pass catching, but yeah.
Well, he's not there, PB. So
Yeah. We're doing the best we can.
Anyway, who's their next pick? Like what?
we have 14 picks.
So we're at
176.
So Marvin Jones will be there. Evan Ingram. So hopefully we get Marvin Jones or Ingram.
I think Ingram is probably the better option.
Well, what other tight ends are going to be on the board? Let's see.
Probably gross ones.
Average.
Joku, Higbee, Fant, and Hurst.
I don't really like
I don't
any
like
of those
Hurst.
guys. Higbee's like, I don't know why everyone's like, all right, Rams tight end, like Higbee's gonna be good. Like he never does anything.
But look how late he goes. Most people were
Yeah,
doing
500 yards and 5 touchdowns. Like
got hurt,
there's
too.
no upside there.
He was hurt.
Yeah, he was hurt.
No,
Yeah, he
He's
got
not
hurt at
good.
the end of the
I
year.
don't like Everett a lot because I think Donald Parham is going to get a lot more work than people think.
this is where I think you just go for the highest talent because now we're out of the area of like biggest opportunity. So you just got to go with skill.
I think depending. Okay, listen. If Everett, Njoku, Higbee, Fant, and Hurst are there when it's our pick, I think we go Marvin Jones, and then I think Ingram will be there on our next pick because people aren't going to take Ingram over most of those guys.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't even hate Hayden Hurst with we saw Uzoma go off
Yeah.
last year. I think Burrow's just that good. Like he'll have some good upside games.
Red zone targets.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we could go get Marvin Jones here if all these tight ends are still there.
Although apparently La'el Collins, the Bengals' new right tackle, is hurt. And they don't know if he's going to play for this year.
The whole year.
Yeah.
That would be
Really?
big because
That
they
is big. So Njoku and Higbee just went.
so there's still 3 ahead of them. And, how many picks do we go after this?
185.
8.
Now see who if they're tight end needy ahead of us.
Everyone has one. There's a couple ones there.
1,
Two,
2,
two,
2, 2, 2.
There's 2 teams with 1.
Who's the guy who has 1? Does he have like an elite one?
No.
Not really.
Dawson Knox.
What about the other guys? See
No,
what
it's the same guy.
Yeah, but the other guys with 2, do they have elite? Because usually the ones with the elite ones aren't going to take a third.
We're good there. They don't.
I think I don't know. We went and got him, and we're here. His ADP.
Marvin Jones is still there, and there's still other tight ends. Like it's such a
Okay. All right. That's fine. I mean,
I'll let we can just take a vote. I vote Marvin Jones, but you guys can if you guys all vote Ingram, then we can go.
Can you
Ingram.
just see? Can you show everyone who's left? I'm just interested.
Yeah, it's definitely Ingram or Marvin Jones here.
I think Ingram. If you look at target share,
What do you
I think-
vote, Corey
I moved more Ingram.
and Alex?
The people have spoken.
All right. So hopefully, maybe Marvin Jones falls.
I think he's definitely going to get more red zone looks, and probably pretty similar target share. So I think upside wise,
I also
is old as shit.
think that where our receivers are at versus where our tight ends are at,
Yeah.
Ingram has a much better chance of filling in a starting position than Marvin Jones
Well,
does.
it was more. I thought Ingram was still going to fall to us. Like
I
I,
don't
think
think
we were still going to get Ingram or someone like Everett or Fant or some Hurst, any one of that like same caliber. Whereas I
Alright.
thought there was a teardrop after Marvin Jones. What other receivers are?
yeah, let's start looking
no.
at.
Is Fuller there?
No.
None.
OBJ's there.
I think we should go running back or tight end here.
There's no run. I get Marlon Max there.
If Gerald Everett keeps falling, just
Yeah, I
take
would
him.
say we could take Everett. I think Everett, Fant, or Hurst if they fall. Like I think we should get our third tight end because we need 3.
Yeah, let's just hope Everett.
Why do we need
falls.
3? Explain to people why you need 3.
Because we went late tight end. You can't go with 2 like you would like you're gonna be getting so few points at the tight end position.
I just wouldn't go Font just from the bye weeks.
No, that doesn't matter here
I
because
know, but
actually
yeah.
that could get you more unique because teams that just went to running 2 tight ends maybe avoided that combination, so it's more unique.
So
But
who do we like the
Everett
best?
is
They're all
there.
there.
Everett
Gerald Everett.
like big value, I guess, like 20 something picks.
All right.
I like any tight end that's on a 5,000 pass yard offense.
That's true. He has a lot of
True.
upside. I agree.
Yep.
All right.
I think
Okay.
Keenan Allen could kind of slow down this year too. He's getting a little old.
I think
So
he's still
now-
top 5 receiver.
We need to get a receiver. I'd say Zay Jones. That'd be like amazing for. And I've been getting him a bunch, even with barely any Lawrence. Like he's a wide receiver 2. Kendrick Bourne's there. I would queue up any receivers here, like Zay Jones, Kendrick Bourne, Curtis Samuel. Those are the main guys.
Velas Jones.
But like Zay Jones fits our stack perfect.
What do you feel about Terrence Marshall?
I
No.
don't like him at all.
Absolutely not.
Really?
I'll
Yeah.
pick him occasionally on teams. Like if I went late quarterback and somehow I got a
He's wide receiver.
would
Think
stack
about
him
it.
with
He's
Baker.
gonna be Baker's like sixth favorite target.
Or if you went like a Tampa Bay stack because they play each other in week 17, you could run it back with Marshall, but I'm only going to take him on those types of teams.
Okay. I was just wondering, trying to get some answers out of you folks.
I
What
would
about okay? So
personally
okay,
just-
what do you do with OBJ? I mean, he just.
I
went-
always pick him in this spot.
I mean, I feel like you.
I don't like him. I mean, I'll do it occasionally, like
End
especially
of year
if you have, like,
upside.
he has
I mean, he comes
upside
back
late in the
late.
season, which is big. Yeah, but
I mean, I guess it really depends on what team he goes to. I mean, he's only going to go to a contender, so he doesn't have to sign with anyone until like week 5 or 6 because
yeah, but
you
you
can
just
really see where things are heading.
yeah, that's what I just don't like the like because like people like Fuller and Julio were going around this range, and you're gonna get them possibly for a lot longer, whereas OBJ is guaranteed out and then still has to battle back from injury.
Well, Will Fuller hasn't been picked up by anyone yet, so
He's going to get picked up. I can't wait because I have tons of him.
I mean, he could go to. I
He
mean,
does.
yeah, I mean, he may not. He
Could see
he's
him
had
going to the
issues.
Cowboys.
Yeah, that'd be.
This
that'd be
is
kinda
one
nice.
of the most stacked teams that I've seen. Like the fact, like how we have we have triple stacks with Denver, and we have double stack with Jacksonville. About to be a triple if we can get Zay.
We already have a triple stack. We could have a quadruple stack with Jacksonville. We have James
Oh.
Robinson and Evan Ingram
That's 2. I'm about.
and Lawrence.
I mean, like triple outside.
Ooh.
Oh,
There goes Zay.
Yeah, you guys just had to keep talking about it.
Oh, Curtis Samuel, I still like.
If he's not there, where are we going?
LaVisca Chenault. I mean, he's the other Jag that we would stack with him, but
He's a youngin.
I think you can still get him next round too.
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
At 209.
yeah. So I think we go receiver here, and then we need to figure out running back or receiver.
Look how far Marlon Mack has dropped.
Because he's such a bad pick. People coming back from Achilles, I'm telling you, this guy
I like the Gus Edwards here.
is Gus is fine because everyone was getting him at like pick 140.
Yeah,
But I still think we need to go receiver here because there's like a tier break, I think, after Curtis Samuel.
I just don't see any of these guys beating out 3 of who we have like very often.
Right.
But I could see Gus Edwards in that run heavy offense potentially if Dobbins goes down. Then I think you got a top 20.
but Gus is kind of, but I think we can get our 6. I think we should get a receiver here because there's a tier break. I think
but then at that point in time, you just take a wild card shot because, like we said, your receiving options right now are gonna not. Most of them are gonna be there. They're gonna win in every week. So
and we're
you can
taking
take-
LaVisca in the last round.
no, but I don't know do we need 6 running backs? Like I think one of these Marlon Mack, Gus Edwards. There's so many. What's the McCaffrey's backup, Saquon, all these more injury prone backs. You
We
can get
have
their
5 seconds.
I say
I like Gus Edwards.
Gus.
I know, but if you look at our running backs, like Miles Sanders,
Yeah, I know. I
kind of
get it.
always gets hurt. Kenneth Walker and Madison are backups. So you're banking on them. Robinson's a question mark. I don't know.
And what I do like about the Gus pick, which I don't mind it that much, is most of the teams in this best ball mania, they were getting Gus at like pick 150.
Yeah.
And now he's fallen and we got him at 200, which
And I
is
think it's only because like they said he was just going to sit out maybe a week or 2. And then he started falling.
yeah, because Kenneth Walker, James Robinson, and Gus Edwards are all backs that were going like way earlier,
Yeah.
James Robinson has creeped up, but especially Gus Edwards and Kenneth Walker were going a lot earlier.
Look, and we have
I think we got a pretty sweet team though.
I did too.
Can I see all those wide receivers? That's such a good lineup.
Yeah, it is.
Brandon Cooks could literally have like 50% target share this year.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's a
Watch out for Brevin Jordan though.
Nico Collins isn't a bad pick late.
Very nice. All right.
it's a good team.
That's a solid team.
And Jacksonville's schedule in those playoff weeks is like cake. So if we get this team through, like they're like set up pretty well. My
I
worry,
like it.
James Robinson was my least favorite pick, definitely, but
It pained you, I know.
I hated that. Like I absolutely hate him. I will not have him on any teams.
Yeah, but at 150, it's like he's worth the gamble.
160.
I think he's like a
Or
burn.
160, yeah, even better.
I think he might give us like 2 games.
Those 2 games could win you some money, peeps.
No, they win you money in playoff weeks, not really.
So what's our our lineup is what 2, 6,
7 and 2.
7, and 3.
Yeah, we did it. Yeah, 2, 6, 7, 3. So we're very balanced.
I like it.
No, it's it's a good team. I think we followed like good structure. Like
You definitely got good value too. Like
yeah, like Lawrence a little bit. Like
Lawrence dropped, Robinson, Gus dropped,
this is just a Denver Jags team. That's what we could.
Bobby
I think
Trees dropped.
rename the team.
Everett.
Jags Broncos.
Jags Broncos.
Yeah, you can name your teams and like just so you know what they were like.
Will it give me a full like lineup view once this finishes?
So exit out of this and you can go to so it'll end.
Yeah.
Yeah, so go to results.
Or yeah, completed NFL season. Yeah, and then if you go to the best ball mania, yeah, fantasy. You can rename that one Jags Broncos. Wait, which one's that's not right.
That's not our team.
That isn't our team. Did we
I did
enter
another
best
one.
ball mania?
Yeah, it just hasn't finished yet.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
live. It's
Oh,
still-
one more pick.
Yeah, one more pick.
Who did that guy just draft? The 4th tight end on the
Who is that?
Forston,
Booster?
Shakira.
Shakir. I've heard a little bit about.
Mark Ingram? Come on.
Alright,
People aren't even trying.
come on.
I like the team though.
Yeah.
Refresh it.
There we go. So yeah, we have elite quarterback with the second one late, with some upside. 6, up. We went with the Aaron Jones as our hero running back, Miles Sanders as some points every week, and then we went with 4 upside guys. Very solid receivers.
Yeah, our receivers are top notch.
Yeah.
Definitely going to carry us through week to week.
And
Definitely.
then 3 late round tight ends, which is like, how you're supposed to do it. So
Pretty good.
I like the way our team turned out. Hopefully we're all splitting $500,000 at the end of the year.
That'd be sweet.
But
That'd be cool.
yeah,
Except for Nick. Nick doesn't get any.
I don't need it.
Yeah.
By then,
So,
Toro will be
that'll-
off the board.
That's right. This episode brought to you by Toro Coffee. Energize your football season.
So that'll do it for the second episode of Fantasy Football Formula. We'll see you next time. I don't know what we'll be talking about, but something related to fantasy football.